Hi everyone, it's Marianne with Akashic Inspirations, and this is going to be our love tarot reading for the sign of Gemini. So my brother's a Gemini, and he's going to have a big birthday coming up. so, wow, just wonderful energies this month for day. We're out of the Mercury retrograde. We started on January 20th with the alignment of the 5 planets that are visible to the naked eye, and you can see their alignment about an hour before dawn, and it's lining up also right now with the moon. So the planets that are involved are Mercury, Mars, Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn. So really powerful energies. I mean, these are some powerhouse planets, right, that are bringing us into alignment with the Metatronic cosmic gate, interstellar gateway that's taking us into multidimensional aspects of ourselves. So huge transformation, huge energies. And as we go into the new moon on February 8th in Aquarius, which is about an alignment with knowledge. Aquarians are really people who are intellectual and who are thought-provoking, humanitarian, harmonious. And we're then going to the full moon, which is on the 22nd, which is in Virgo. So very grounding and analytical and figuring things out. So this month we are kind of working with some unknown aspects, some unexpected aspects of things coming through, especially you maybe have been led through some pretty deep inner work right now. But what's happening is once we surrender to the wisdom of our intuition and doing this deep inner work, we're going to be transformed. A lot of the readings I've done already have had the Phoenix arrive in it. So the Phoenix is about rebirth and transformation through a purification of fire. And so I think with the Glastonbury Tarot, which is an amazing tarot deck written and illustrated by Lisa Tenzin-Dolma, it really assists us on our path in order to come into alignment with our twin flame energy. And if you would like a personalized reading, these are general readings for the others who have the same sign. But if you want something that is, specific to you and your situation, please feel free to go to the website, which is akashicinspirations.com. You'll find I have a blog there. I have free downloads for you, lots of information. Testimonials from others who have received readings and who have participated in events that I do, like with Intuitive Deborah, which is Glammy Witch on YouTube, and Ron Schaefer, which is Simply Intuitive. You'll find that the energies that are created are just beautiful. You could follow me on Periscope at Akashic Inspire, which is a Twitter account. And of course, for the daily card readings I do on Facebook. But again, if you would like your own personalized Akashic reading, know that all of the messages that I give you are channeled through the Akashics, even though I'm using the Tarot, but it's because I've already set the intention of pulling the cards that will most resonate with those who have the vibration and energies of the Gemini in base. So as I did last month, I just wanted to say thank you so much to all of the new subscribers and to all of friends that have followed me for years on YouTube. I always love to hear your comments. Thank you so much for liking and for sharing the videos. And if you have friends that are, you feel that this type of reading would benefit them, please share it with them. That's what I'm here to do, is to share as much information with as many people so that they can have the benefit of the service and with the energies that I provide. I also do healings, regular tarot and oracle card readings on different subjects. The Akashic readings can bring in past lives, can touch on loved ones who have passed over. So the Akashics is a beautiful tool to really get information on the soul level for each individual person. So with that, we'll do the reading for our Geminis. Let's see, just wanted to come out, so we'll just go ahead and place them face down. Pull a few more. We get our 9 cards. That's too many. A lot of fire. Oh, this one is turned over. You know what? I'm gonna leave it face up because I think it's funny. I don't always read this in a linear manner, so I hope you'll bear with me. But you'll see how the reading just comes together by following the intuition. So intuition said to let this one be up first. And it's very interesting the way that she explains, or the way that she interprets the cards of the traditional tarot. Here's the Ten of Staffs. So Ten of Staffs in the Rider-Waite deck, you see the man with that huge burden of sticks on his back, and he's burdened by it. But in this card, this man has found the joy in the responsibility. He doesn't see it as a burden. He's transformed it into the birth of this beautiful little girl here, that he's holding this beautiful, figure of the father holding the child and playing with her and adoring her. And she's pure unconditional love. That's why she's dressed in magenta. That is the color of the pure unconditional spiritual love. And he is devoted to her. He is loyal to her. He is dedicated to her. So that's why he has this indigo, like a teal blue baby shirt on, and the beautiful green in the background is the aspect of creativity, of healing, of growth, expansion, a legacy, if you will. Right? So with the responsibility of being a father and caring for something and someone and having your children go up, there is great joy in that responsibility. So there is a balance. So that's why this beautiful green here, and you see here's like a little gateway into another area. But for now, he's here and he's safe. They're safe. They're enclosed by this hedge, and it seems as the beautiful blue sky. It's just a lovely picture. It's just a lovely essence. So as we start this month for you, know that the responsibilities that you have been carrying are going to provide you great and wonderful rewards at the same time. Let's go back to the beginning and see where that leads. So here's the beginning. Ace of Wands, the Ace of Staffs, and this is represented by the Glastonbury thorn tree. To me, this represents the tree of life, and you'll see the outline is the chalice or the cup, and it's interesting how they compared the chalice and the cup to the thorn tree. So here we've got very, very much fiery solar plexus energy, right? That inspiration, that passion, that just very positive, protective male energy. So here we see the tie-in with this very masculine, the divine masculine aspect of the energies, which is the nurturance. It's the protector, the one who shines the light to illuminate others. So you're going to be, starting this month out with something brand new, something that you're passionate about, and something that you stand in your center. I like to read a little bit about the cards. I always like to pull a card or two from the spreads that I do to be able to read to you, because it's the book is just wonderfully descriptive. Everything in each of these cards has a specific meaning, has everything that's drawn on these cards is there for a reason, and not just fluff, right? So it says the Ace of Staffs, the Glastonbury thorn tree, rises from the earth, emanating vigor and radiating a powerful life force. Below the tree is a circle of light representing the seed of new life, which contains within it all potential for growth. The grass around the base of the tree is inlaid with a spiral design, indicating that life moves in spirals and that endings lead to new beginnings, just as the original thorn tree has lived on through cuttings taken from it and its descendants. The tree is surrounded by light that blazes from it and radiates out into the surrounding land. It is the symbol of new and vibrant life, of energy that cannot be contained but must permeate its surroundings. So here we see an ending of sorts with the of staffs, right, with this responsibility, and then it leads us into this beautiful new beginning of passion and a spiraling up the ladder, if you will, of understanding and spirituality and dimensions. And when we do that, we get the Two of Cups with love. So how beautiful is this? And here we have the energy of the two, which is greater than the sum of its parts. Because if you'll see, they have this beautiful combined energy here between them of this pink unconditional love. Here she's representing that unconditional love for her partner with the magenta and the pinks, and he is totally grounded and able to be a healing influence, and he comes from a purity and a sense of innocence of heart, right, of just being open to her, being vulnerable to her as well. And between them both, their energy, when it is mixed and combined, creates the seed or the gestating baby here between them. So their energies actually create a birthing of a third energy, which is more powerful than even of the two of them. So this combination, this quantum leap of exponential energies is what happens when the twin flame energy comes into your life. And you have that potential. You have that new beginning, that new romance, that new love that will be coming in, or an expansion. If you're in a relationship, the expansion of the love that you already have for that person. But it could be those that are ready to start a family or are about to create a new life for themselves and possibly for a child coming into their being as well, and creating that third energy essence. I just had to take a drink of water there. And so then we go on to, and here we have the Three of Cups. So this is definitely about a celebration, a wedding, an announcement of a birth, some type of gathering where you celebrate. So it could be for a day, or it could be just a birthday, somebody's special to you. And here we have the three children, the little girl in the beautiful magenta. So she's, just playing here Ring Around the Rosie with her brothers, right? Here's the older boy, so he's the leader. So it denotes, the blue is the one that denotes the voice, the leadership, the control of the group. And here is the middle child, who is full of creativity and life, denoted by the orange and the yellow pants. So they each bring something really crucial to the circle that they've created. So here's the unconditional love, the leadership, and the creativity. So it is the Trinity, the number three, the creative manifestation of this celebration. So wow, that's amazing. What a beautiful reading, Gemini. And if you want to find out about your own personal journey, please check out the website, Akashic Inspirations. Now, we're going in for a change, right? So this is, obviously, these energies must transform us. Love is transformational. So here is this man, and he's balancing the two Vesica Pisces, or the two coins, from one hand to another. And yet he seems to be balanced, finding the balance of his emotions, because here he's stepping into the pool of water, and with the material represented by the money or the coins. And he's bare, he has like a little, I guess it looks like a shirt, but it's the same color as his skin. So he's kind of um, able to be centered and focused in order to keep the balance. So that's what we're looking for, that centering. But again, here we have the Two of Cups and the Two of Coins. So it is about a beautiful balance that's coming into. So here we have, look, here we have a progression. Ace, 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3. What does that show us? That shows us a progression. Numerologically speaking, it shows us 1 being the independent, the leader. 2, the relationship, the harmony between two energies. And 3, when those two energies come together to become the Vesica Pisces, the 3. It's a beautiful, beautiful analogy. Oh, and here we have the number 4. So once we have that celebration, and once we go through that change that we're going to go to, then give yourself the time that you need to recuperate. Because even if things are joyful, that exuberance, that high energy all the time, you need to be able to ground it. That's why he's laying on the floor, because he's fully trying to ground these beautiful energies and to create a foundation. So that is what the number 4 talks about, is about your foundation. So you want to make sure that your foundation is built on something secure and stable and full of love, of unconditional love. And so there you have it denoted in this pink and yellow as the sun sets here on the figure, and showing the healing rays of the sun, the healing rays, where you'll see these cards are just full of yellows. We've got the Ace of Staffs, the Two of Chalices. All of these cards have that really, really bright energy. So they must be balanced with something that is denoting on a spiritual level some of the divine feminine energies, or the yin to the yang, right? To have that balance. And here we have another fire, a very fiery energy, which is the Queen of Wands. This is Queen of Staffs. She's the one that is creative. She's out there. She's action-oriented. She's going somewhere. She's looking ahead. She has the beautiful, again, these beautiful pink and yellow energies in the sky. But this time, now it's gone. It's very interesting how here, in where it's becoming nighttime, and it's a male figure. So the masculine is balancing with the feminine, and here, which is the feminine, the Queen of Staffs, but the fire energy and the daylight denotes the masculine. So this couple, these two are really balanced within themselves, right? So and then what she's looking forward to is, after this beautiful sense of rewards that come with the responsibility. So then we get to the Seven of Chalices. So here is a little, just a little, now I don't want to say warning, but you're going to have probably a choice to be made. But I think what it is you're going to know which one you're going to choose. The decision is going to be a secure decision. She's reaching for that. I mean, there's all these offered to her, and she knows which one she wants. She wants the blue chalice, right? So here we have this woman, because she looks kind of ethereal, right, herself, as her hand extends up to the chalice, and she's in this beautiful garden of multicolored rainbow energies. So this rainbow bridge of bridging the dimensions within yourself. So it's probably pulling in different multi-dimensional aspects, or being shown multi-dimensional aspects of yourself, and then you deciding which one you would like to bring in to integrate with you. So that's actually really wonderful. When you feel secure within yourself, then you can seek out more ways of integration within yourself. And here's this beautiful Maid of Cups. All right, so again with the yellow, again she's sitting in like a field of these beautiful red flowers. She's sitting on the ground cross-legged. She has the blue robe denoting um, devotion, loyalty. She's got the cup there in her hands. She's looking and smiling at us, and she's projecting forward a sense of emotional stability, emotional wisdom that she's gained through her experiences. And so it's basically about willingness to give freely of yourself as she's giving you the cup. It's kind of an innocence, so it goes along with this card of the children playing here, and being receptive to the energies and the feelings of others, and that you can rely on your intuition. The cups are signifying emotions, intuition, the feminine aspect, a time for hope. And so it's about, so she's completely centered within herself, right? Um, it's funny because it talks about how her sleeves are hanging down here, and then that shows that her arms are able to move and move freely, so she's able to be flexible and be open-hearted. So in the end of everything, it's about being open-hearted and open-hearted to receiving all of this love in your life. Wow, what a beautiful reading from Gemini. So I'm so happy for my brother, who's a Gemini. He he's got beautiful energies of love coming in for him and for all of you who watch this. Um, Again, I am so grateful for all of the views that I had in January monthly Love Tarot, and now in February. Um, I'm sorry, I'm posting them a little bit separate, but I've had a lot of work to do at work, so but I will try and get all of the other videos up as soon as possible. So if you want to check on if you know your ascending sign, what your moon sign is, you can also check out those videos for information and more insight. And I look forward to sharing with you on Twitter and Periscope and Facebook, and having you comment on the video here and sharing with other friends that would benefit. So I send you blessings for this beautiful, beautiful month of February. Namaste.